All right, yo, it's Andrew from the Fung Bros. Shout out to the fthing.com for that very fun interview. Peace. Yeah, so it pretty much starts from like when we're young and we're like really into entertainment and we want to do like acting, rapping, and comedy. Those are things we all like, and we do like food too because we grew up. My parents cook really good food, so we're into all that stuff. And then we actually first do music and just like rap songs, like when we're young, and some music videos and stuff like that. But it always has like a lot of it has like comedic elements in it. So or talking about even Asian culture, even when we're young, it's kind of something that we did. So as we got older through college, you know, we were like getting a little bit more into entertainment locally in the Seattle, Washington area. And then it was just like came to a point where like, oh, what do you want to do after you graduate? And then I knew I wanted to move to LA and try to pursue entertainment. And then David was actually moving to Asia to try to do some entertainment out there. But then he came back, and then right when he came back, I was graduating college. So then we moved down to LA together. And at that time, you know, the Asian American kind of YouTube scene was growing. Wong Fu, Tim De La Ghetto, Kathy Nguyen, and all these people. And then we kind of knew that that was a good way for us to do what we wanted to do, because we had done stand-up comedy, but then like we're like young Asian guys, and in America it's just like in the stand-up comedy world it's not very like, it's a very hard like older world to be in. So we were just like, oh, the YouTube, that's a better platform to get out what we want to do, you know, like whether we want to do comedy videos and stuff like that. So then we started the channel, and then that was the first time we actually really called ourselves like the Fung Brothers together. Yeah, I think it was a lot of it in the beginning was just brainstorming with David. I mean, to this day, it's still mostly like that. But yeah, we just wrote everything ourselves, all the songs, all the skits, all the lists, types of Asian girls, types of Asian guys, even researching the food videos, because like every time we want to talk about a food, we want to be able to share some information to people maybe that haven't had it. So when we did the Indo food video, or if we do Thai food, or when we did Vietnamese food or whatever, we some research for it to make sure that it was like adding some sort of value. But no, we just do pretty much everything ourselves. We don't edit ourselves and we don't shoot ourselves. We have people who help us, and like friends still collaborate, you know, help us like come up with ideas and stuff like that. Like Richie Lee was a big collaborator. You know, he's my good friend from my childhood, and then he was working with us and living with us for a while. Now he has his own like channel and clothing line and stuff like that. I think the best moments are not planning it, but sometimes you have to plan things. Yeah, but planning is usually not the fun part. Connecting with the people and working with other people and exploring something new together, or having fun talking about something that you're already into, whether it's like me and my friends, you know, talking about sneakers, or us and a foodie co-host, you know, talking about Tibetan food or something like that. You know, that's like really interesting to me. And then seeing the feedback and seeing like the impact that it makes, you know, the comments. Of course, you know, comments can get very bad, very trolly, very everything, vicious, savage. But like, I think that the positive comments, like, you know, when people are like, oh, like, I didn't know this about, you know, my culture, or like, wow, you made me like think more about it, or wow, you made me proud, or like, wow, that food looks delicious, I want to try it, or yo, I went to go get a haircut right after I saw this video about haircuts because I felt bad. And I was like, nice. Those are the cool, that's like, I think that is the best part, when a video is well received. When a video is not as well received, it's like, ah, okay, you know, let's try to make another one. I think something that was really important was, I think, helping Richie get to his channel, and he's been able to run it, and he does his own thing now, and it's like this whole different monster now that's like really cool. And but I'm glad that we were able to help him start. And great biggest achievement I think overall, just like even honestly having people overseas, like whether it's Indonesia or Hong Kong or wherever, like people appreciate what we do, and they don't have to be in the exact same situation as us. You know, like I think, of course, it's easy. Like, oh, like I'm glad I'm glad Asian Americans appreciate what we do. It's also another step amazing that like people outside of the country and outside of our context appreciate what we do, and I think that's really cool. I think it's massive now. Like it's funny because we've been going to every Asian city and being like, okay, what's the streetwear scene? And like most of it is very similar. But there's of course there's certain brands that play better in different cities and at different shops. But like there's a Supreme store in every big city. There's that just sells Supreme, you know. And I was like, wow, I kind of am caught off guard by how much Supreme there is. So, but other than that, you know, obviously like Yeezys are like global, but the streetwear scene is definitely, for a lot of the years was getting closer and closer with like high-end fashion. But I think now there is kind of this trend of moving it back to like t-shirts and skating, like that culture that comes from like the street, you know, like hip hop, skating, and t-shirts, you know, that's like very, like screen printed t-shirts is very streetwear. So I think there are some cool brands coming out. Like I like Pleasures, that's like a cool brand. But I always love like Bape, obviously. And, you know, Supreme's cool too. So, but yeah, I think it's everywhere now. And my only thing is, you know, when we talk about streetwear with our friends and we do videos about it, it's like anybody can like it. Everybody should like it. But you know, it helps to know why you like it and why you're getting into it, and to at least, you know, have some familiarity with the culture that it's supposed to be representing, or else then you're just hopping on trends, which is okay too. Which, I mean, you know, a lot of people do. It's cool. Yeah, I mean, you know, everybody wants to be trendy. Everybody wants, but it helps to know a little bit more of why you're wearing it. My own style. I definitely like distressed jeans and ripped jeans. I don't have any pairs of jeans without holes in them. But that's just me because I think, you know, I do my hair is kind of poofy and like it's permed and stuff. So like I want to contrast it with more of like ripped style and not super clean. So I kind of grow out my chin hair. You know, I don't have a lot of hair around here. It's not gonna get very like grizzly, but I will grow out this chin hair just to kind of make me look a little older, maybe add a little bit more colors or shading on my face, you know. But this, I try to grow this out. It didn't really work out. It's not thick enough. But I like Jordans. I like basketball shoes. To be honest, and I've said this in many videos, I actually don't wear a lot of Adidas. I like Adidas, but I don't wear a lot of Boosts. Yeah. Not that I have anything against it. I just like, sometimes like too many people wear them. So I'm still like wearing Jordans basically, because I think for the longest time I wanted Jordans and I didn't really have a lot of money. And then, you know, I get older, I get a job, so I can buy Jordans now. So I just want to wear Jordans still. Yeah.